A Fox News alert, former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is dead after being shot during a campaign speech in western Japan. He was immediately airlifted to the hospital, but officials said he was not breathing and his heart had stopped.
Yeah, doctor says he was bleeding profusely from a wound to his heart. He was given a lot of blood as part of an effort to save his life. The suspected gunman was immediately taken into custody. Tributes, of course, pouring in from around the world, including from former President Trump, who says, quote, absolutely devastating news that former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, a truly great man and leader, has been shot. He was a true friend of mine and, much more importantly, America.
Fox News contributor Laura Trump joins us now. Laura, good morning to you. Former President Trump and Prime Minister Abe met several times when both men were in office, and this is an absolutely unexpected, devastating, tragic loss. What are your thoughts this morning?
Yeah, well, Carly, you said it. It's a tragedy. It's truly horrifying when you see things like this happen. My thoughts immediately went to, of course, my father-in-law, who also is a former leader, and thank goodness he is surrounded by great men and women from the United States Secret Service that keep him protected every day. But, you know, you just referenced the relationship that my father-in-law had with the former prime minister, and I know that he visited Mar-a-Lago multiple times. They respected one another very highly as leaders of great countries, but they also, I do think, had a friendship that developed over the years. They played golf together so many times. I believe the prime minister even attended one of the first lady's birthday dinners unexpectedly, but that's sort of the relationship that they had. And obviously a tragic loss for Japan. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the entire country, our condolences, and truly a loss on the world stage as well. I know that, again, my father-in-law truly respected him as a great leader, and this is a huge loss for him as well.
At a time, Trump presidency, when a number of world leaders avoided the U.S., avoided our country, severed their relationship, Shinzo Abe did not do that. He doubled down with President Trump and really forged a strong bond. What did that bond mean for the U.S.?
Well, I think, look, whenever you have allies around the world that are willing to reach out and make your relationship even better, I think that's always a positive thing. And so I think you look at Japan at this time, and you're exactly right, Todd. This was something that other leaders were maybe afraid to do, but it meant that the United States and Japan had a great working relationship, that there were many visits between these two men throughout the course of my father-in-law's presidency. And that's always a positive thing, I think, for a country, whenever you can be on the same page and work very well together with your allies. So obviously, I think that was a positive thing. And I think other leaders took notes from that, and they said, well, hey, if he's able to do this, then we should be able to do the same thing with Donald Trump, with America. And hopefully they saw him a bit as a leader in that space. Again, another reason that this is just such a tragic loss.
Abe was the longest-serving prime minister in Japanese history. He was 67 years old, and apparently the gunman has been apprehended.